Alright, here we go. It's, yeah, so it's blender time. So, let's see. Oh, top two mailers, there we go. We'll call it that. Keeps things anonymous. Alright, I have a few ideas for what I want to do for this guy, saber-wise. Not exactly sure how I'm going to pull it off. But, sometimes the best things I've ever done are the things that I've just, you know, hacked together last minute. Just going to slide that out of the way. This is a template that I made, which is mostly accurate to Beat Saber's hitbox. The white part is, at least. It's a little off. It's close enough. I have to resize and rescale a few things in Unity to get it like perfect. Um, but it lets me hit just nice, easy, simple, very specific numbers in Beat Saber, which makes modeling Beat Saber easy. And then again, little scale difference in Unity once I actually get to Unity. Hmm. There we go. So that's about the length of the hilt. That will do. I don't want to be boring though. I don't want to do just regular cylinder because everybody just does regular boring cylinders all the freaking time. We can do better. I do want to have a little bit of a curved edge. There's going to be more to this. It's going to get filled out, but I want this curvature here. Just a quick, easy way of doing it. Alright, that's going to be the center core of the hilt. Now this guy, I'd like to say we're about the same Beat Saber as far as our gameplay goes. He's a little better. Okay, he's a fair bit a little better than me. I'm able to outdo him on some songs on the scoreboard, but for the most part, he edges me out a little bit for most songs that we've both tried doing. So, what do I want here? What do I want here? You know what? I want to make another cylinder. Make it a different. Rotate that, G1. Move it back a little bit. width by width. So I only want to do that one. Take it. Make a plane. Rotate the plane 90 degrees. Rotate it. 45 degrees on that axis. 45 is good. 40 or 45 or 30. Choices, choices. Yeah, let's do 30. And I need to make a few of these spaced out evenly, so let's throw an array on. That is wrong direction. Y-axis. So 1 to 1. What does 0.5 get me? There. Third. Okay, I'm going to have to redo that later, but that's easy enough. Alright, let's go into solid mode so it's easier to see their differences. Take this guy, meta modifier, I'm going to boolean because we're going to cut it. Let's see. Gonna cut it with this guy. Yeah, that'll give us nice, good slices. Apply this, hide that. There we go. This is what I need. Don't need this one. Do you want this one? Shift that over. Scale that on the x-axis for alignment purposes. Alright, great. We've got our circles. G, Y, align you there. It's your top center. G, Y, align you there. Now I want them all to fit. So G, Y, there. Now we'll keep it up there. Then I want position right between. There we go. Nice, evenly spaced. Those'll do. Separate one of these out and give it a name. clear out half of that because we don't need that half. Theoretically, I'm going to actually save this really quick before I do this, because sometimes this crashes Blender, and they just updated, so I don't know how stable it's going to be. You almost did what I wanted you to do. Alright, going to have to run this one individually. Parent. Parent. There we go. Now these are all individuals. If I can click it, there we go. All individuals. So now, is there support to apply this to each of these? Nope. One at a time. Don't want two skins running on the same one, because that will break very quickly. Alright, let's see what we got here. Make these a bit thinner. Half as thick. Should be good. Probably want to bevel their edges. So we'll just apply all these modifiers. There we go. Now we have geometry to work with. What the heck is... Ugh. Why did you do that? Didn't do it for the bottom halves. And where's your equator? Your equator is good. Kill those. Do. Can rejoin these into a single mesh. Generate, mirror, Z-axis. There we go. Now they got their top halves, and they don't have those weird breaks in them. That was strange. All right, nice clean geometry. There we go. Makes me happy. Okay, that select similar is very aggressive. There, get all of our edge loops. Nope. There we go. All of our edge loops. There we go. That's what we want. Bevel you. Okay, that looks like about even beveling to me. 36%. There, like those. Do not need these faces though. Oop. Bring back the hilt core. There we go. That's looking good. Alright, I'm going to make this one right-handed, and I'll just mirror it to make the left hand. So the idea is to have this back face here, whatever I fill it out with, to be mostly smooth, like a reasonable grip, and then this area here, which would be below the thumb, opposite the palm, so it wouldn't be a point of contact if you were actually to hold this. I want to have like a, I don't know, I want to, this guy's techie. I want it to look like a server or a graphics card, something like that, chips and things, computer chippy sticking out of it, and because it's not a point of contact where you'd actually hold, it's not going to look, too painful to grab. But yeah, this upper area would be where the thumb would rest, so that needs to look nice and be guarded. And I'm going to put these definitely a bit further back. Yeah, like there. Actually, that might be a little too aggressive. Let's... yeah, like there. Actually, delete these guys. Use this one as a reference to slide everything forward. And then we'll have it be beyond one width that it was at before. Delete those. I feel like I stacked some geometry, so let's just merge by distance. Nope, okay, the stacks were in the one that I cleared. Okay. Techie stuff go here. Thumb rest go here. Fan, vent, something right here beneath the thumb. Proper curved hilt that you can rest your hand, your fingers, your palm, the rest against on this side. I'm still gonna have to figure out what I want to do for the blade. That'll be interesting. That'll be a challenge. Definitely want to go to something more professional. Don't want a big. I don't want to do like the Blade of Chaos I have for God of War that I did for Beat Saber, where it's just this giant, thick, jagged piece of metal. Looks badass in the game, but it's can get in the way of your view, especially on more techie maps. Definitely want to go with something thin for the blade, light, but a bit more stylized than just, the laser pointer that everybody else does when they go, oh, look, it's a professional Beat Saber blade. Look, it's a thin little line. Good job, you made a cylinder. We'll do more spicy than that. Probably animate it. Animations are good. People like shit when it's animated. Alright. Also, if I'm going to do thin beam blade, animated, better job than just doing an elongated glowing cylinder. Emitter. Emitters look cool. What should I do for the emitter piece? Do I put the emitter at the end of the handle or base of the blade? Then it would count towards the hitbox. We'll deal with that later. Choices. Okay, so we have that going now. I know, not exactly sure, again, what kind of techie bits I want to have sticking out the side of this. I do know I want to have like a fan, like a PC cooling fan looking thing. And again, animated, I want it to spin, have glowing on it. Man, do I do like an RGB glow? That'd be cool. Beat Saber doesn't like it when you tell things to glow and they're not in the color of what default color the sabers are that you pick. But it is doable. Just have to mess around with shaders and Unity a bit for it. But or we could do it, make a glowing all in the colors of the rest of the shader. Can do multiple tones and intensities. Red has a bright red, dark red, medium red. again, we'll come to it later. That's all shader stuff in Unity, but PC fan I want on this in here, probably underneath this little grill, right beneath where the thumb rest will go. So let's make that. Actually, grab these. No, not grab. Hide. Keep hitting G. Okay, let's chuck that in the center. Don't want it to be too thick. Probably gonna delete the base face later. Damn, do I also include a cooling block? Some aluminum, very shiny, a lot of little fins on it. A lot of faces, though. Then again, his computer is a beast and it won't care. Okay, let's grab you and bring you down to baseline again. Boop. Delete this plane now that I don't need it. Need a reference for a PC fan for this. Or do I? Could just wing it. Winging it is fun. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's grab cylinder. That was a circle. There we go. Cylinder. Z. No, it should punch all the way through. Scale. How much coverage do we want? %? 90% feels good. Do that. Actually, before I make a hole, let's bevel these. And 20%. 20% is good for a bevel. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to literally pull the front vent off my computer because I want to look at the fan up close. Interesting. Okay, they did some fancy things. I'm going to steal their designs. Put that back on my PC, if I can. Why are you not? Oh, there's a wire in the way. Alright, we'll do fun, funky things too. Yeah, that looks good. Doesn't have to be anything specific in there. Okay, that's looking good. Actually, I should probably cut this guy up before I bring this in on the mirror. I could Boolean this, but I'm going to go the old-fashioned way. These faces are going to be inverted, so I need to flip them the other way. There we go. Where was my... Yes, that's the real geometry there. So you through... Oh, nope, I need to go the long way around. You through you. Get erased. There we go. This guy, that guy. Join you. This edge, that edge. Guess what? You're buddies now. I don't know how I feel about that. Not great. Okay, new plan. You and you get to be buddies. You and you get to be buddies. You and you, buddies. You and you. You, buddies. No, through. Window? No. Okay. Good. Didn't. It's where I had geometry there that I just did not want to have to deal with, but it's good. Alright, this feels excessive. Yeah, you'd never notice that. That is gone now. Okay, yep, so that's what I want. Back to flat so I can see my lines nice and clear. Alright. Need another... Yeah, let's go with the circle this time. Scale 0.1. That looks like it'll work out for me. Alright, you, and you form the corner. That is a little too much pull in that one direction. Okay, where are we with that 3D cursor? 0.7. Yeah, let's go 0.75. That looks nice. I like that spot. You, go to that spot. That is way too many dots, though. Okay. Delete you. Cylinder, 32. 32 is too much. 12 too little. 16. Scale 0.1. Yeah, that'll be good. Drop you to there. Drop you to there. Flip you inside out. There we go. And join. Okay. There we go. That looks nice and clean. We're good, we're good, we're good. Nice, clean geometry there. That was a big zoom out. What pulled me out so far? The camera. Hello, camera. I don't need you for now. Not screenshotting the icon for Beat Saber. There. Okay. PC fan, kind of center mount. Little chunky. I feel it's a little chonky. Alright, let's cut this in half. What are we scaling to? Cursor? Scale Z. What did I put in minus? 0.5. Nope, no negative. Yes, positive. There we go. I just realized I designed actual bolting holes. It's a 3D model. I can just model a bolt and clip it through. It doesn't actually need real geometry. I used to work in engineering at a place that made tools and molds, so this stuff used to be important, but this is Beat Saber. It's not actually going to be a, 90,000 pound piece of machinery. Too much effort, too much hard work. I will say, though, uh, it does mark out the spot where I want stuff, though. Okay, let's save on geometry. Gotta think like an artsy modeler, not an engineer. There we go. That saves me on geometry. That fills the hole. I've got a targeted point now that I can align a socket head cap screw to make it look like it's actually bolted in when, I go to actually do that. So that's good. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Oh, okay. You know what? I know what I'm forgetting. This is just good whether you're doing art or engineering. Hard edges typically ain't a thing most of the time. Okay, I'll do a different edge for the inside. So, you usually want to put a little bevel. Blender, why are you being oh, it's not Blender's fault, it's my fault. I'm being cursed. There we go. How much is that? Yeah, that looks good. Nothing crazy, nothing subtle. Not sure how obvious that'll be in VR in Beat Saber. Probably not. Sometimes small details matter because it makes it look correct in a way that you don't outright notice, and in other ways, small details can not matter because you just won't notice even subliminally. Yeah, probably good with that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make the edge harder. Hard bevel. We won't bevel, we will chamfer. There we go. That saves me on polygons, and that'll also be more visually obvious in-game. This kind of distorted weirdly. G, Y, how much do I want to pull you? Not too badly. 0.02. GX 0.02. The other way. There we go. That looks good. Realizing now, doing the top and the bottom the same way is kind of done. Actually, you know what? I don't need a chamfer on the bottom because no one will ever see there. Okay, for simplicity, we'll do... What the heck is this? Oh. Hello, random vertice. You're here to ruin my day. Turn that off, turn that off. Apply that. You become a real object. Drag you up to there. There we go. Join, merge, distance, clean that up. I have no idea how the heck I did that. There we go. It's all nice, smooth, in line. And throw the mirror back on. Okay. So we have that. I do not want that, because I want this to still look curved. There we go. Okay. Before I do something stupid, which is inevitable, gonna remove that, take that out, clear that. Okay, that looks good. Bridge edge loops. There we go. Alright, we got our little ring center thing, whatever, that fan can go in. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do we want to go from there, or do we want to go more central? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. That'll look good. Actually, let's go a little more functional. Why are you not snapping onto this? There we go. Take that 45 degrees. Make a new axis for you. What do you mean you're not able to? Okay, this face, that axis. There we go. Grab that x-axis. We'll just slide it somewhere. Yeah, just kind of inside. That'll be good enough. Delete that face, because we don't need that face, because no one will ever see that face. Save there. We go. So now we've got a backing for the fan. Now we need the spinny thingy in the middle. I have no idea what that would be called. So it shall be the spinny thingy. The spinny fan thingy. Alright, that's a bit tiny. Whatever size that is, that looks okay. Bring that up to the bottom, get rid of that face because we will never see it. Bring that down to there. that out. That did not bevel as well as I would hope it would. There we go. That looks good enough. Make a little cutout on the inside for the blades to spin against. Actually, make this all just a face. This all just a face, because that is much more efficient for rendering. Fan blades. Alright. Gonna animate them. They're gonna be spinning. They're gonna move fast. They don't have to be the prettiest. Oh, what did you miss? I won, Sky Blue. I beat the game, finished it off. It was a lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed it. Gave you a thank you, of course, for recommending the game. But game over. So now I needed something else now that I've beat it. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I was saying how I really hope they add in more content, more to the story. Would be a lot of fun. Maybe make it so that there's stages, and each stage is the what's the word I'm looking for? Roguelite. Where you fight through from the beginning. So fight through the first three acts, get there, and then have to fight through the next 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I think it would be cool. You'd be loose in New Braca with the mech, and then they sending all the bots and stuff to get in your way. Ooh, that sounds cool. So you'd be able to create, yeah, your own little styles, scenarios, arenas, things like that. That'd be fun. Anyways, so now I've moved on a bit. So since I finished Underdogs, there's a saber I'm working on for someone for Beat Saber. So I'm making them a custom saber. And I know it doesn't look quite sabery right now, but it's getting there. Actually, I'm gonna hide this. Fan. Call that a fan hub. Fasan? Fan. There we go. Spelling is hard. Tempted to stick finger in one of the fans on my PC to stop it and take a look at the blade. Theoretically, shouldn't damage the fan. Shouldn't damage finger too much either. Not sure how much it would hurt. Definitely questioning my sanity right now. Let's not do that. Let's just hack something together. Oh yeah, by the way, how was the wrecking ball? Pretty good, pretty good. Um, oh, that's cool. Yeah, no. So the wrecking ball is really, really good. Um, it does a bit more damage than your regular, you know, crap. I forget what it's called. Just the regular ball that's just mounted at the end of the arm. The thing is though, yeah, when you hold the grip, uh, well, it gives you a little more range, a little more extension. So just whenever I'm swinging, I'm just the knuckleball. That's it. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it's more damage than the knuckleball. So by that, it's already just an upgrade version of the knuckleball. But being able to hold the grip, and then having it swing out loosely at the end of a rope, at the end of the chain, really, really handy. There's a few times where I found that it gave me a little extra reach to hit stuff just outside of my normal swing distance, and let me be a little more comfortably distant from some of the enemies. So really, really liked it for that. So definitely an improvement on the knuckleball. Plus, it's got its own little special twist. I wouldn't say it was the most amazing difference, but it was just kind of like um, it was handy at times. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, I really, really liked it for all that. Okay, I'm gonna slide this out. I'm gonna bring the bracket back. All right. This is one of my favorite things to do in Blender. And that is using this boy here to do twisty things. All right, let me rotate this. Another 10 degrees. There we go. There, got a fan blade. Next video that you're going to do on the game will be movement. Move is just using your legs might help. Interesting concept. I mean, it was kind of weird at first getting used to using arms like that, but yeah, the idea of just kind of moving your hands as if they are your arms as if they were just legs walking uh, was pretty good. Where is this hub? There it is. Nope. Hub. I'm sorry, why is this vertice moving that I don't have selected? Oh, apparently I did. Alright, GX. Actually, no, I don't want those merged yet. Okay, D, R, Z, 90. There we go. Aha, I knew there was going to be a random vert hiding somewhere. Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. That looks like that'll just clear. Cool, awesome. I got fan blades. A little biased, but I am a fan of my own work. Yeah, I know. I regret that one too. There we go. That looks nice. Again, delete those faces because no one will ever see them. There's no point rendering them. There we go. That looks cool. Great. This is all mirrored. Need to put a little bolt thing on this. Scale that down to 0.1. There we go. Underside. GZ. Global. Median. GZ. Bring that up to the top. Delete that face because no one will ever see it. Ah, damn, you know what? I do want to have it sunken, because then that does make it look neater. Okay, bottom face here, again, no one will ever see. So I will just get rid of that geometry. Save that face for later. Disconnect that face, drop it down to there. Actually, take the surface, flip it inside out. This guy, that guy, merge them together. Alright, this guy, that. There, got our sunken hole. Bridge that, bridge those. There we go. That looks ugly as crap. So we need to disconnect these guys. So what am I doing? Oh, edges. Nope, I want to delete faces. Alright. I was going like, what the heck? Why is all my stuff disappearing? Actually, let's be smart about it. Get rid of you, get rid of you, you, and you. Oh my god. There we go. And there's a bottom face. Don't need you. If anyone wonders why their VR chat avatars run slowly, stuff like this, faces no one will ever see, existing. Boom, there we go. This is a face, face, and face, and that's pretty effective geometry there. Probably gonna make it glow, this entire sheet back here. Okay, cool. We have made a fan. Let's take the face orientation off. Alright, we will... Yeah, let's... I can always chop this up later if I need to. So that'll be the spinny bit. Little flag for later, animate me. Ran that sidebar because I don't need. That'll be the hub. Yeah, all this is just real geometry now, so the hub can now join that. Okay, fan bracket, fan. Cool, 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 cool. Actually, I'm going to fuse those, then I can separate this, that, this, and this. I'll separate these guys out later. Alright, so we got the fan. Let's bring back the hilt core. Stuff. Gonna appear. Okay, Blender, what did you do? Where's my stuff? Where are my other components on this build that I'm telling you to unhide? Because they're only hidden and not deleted, right, Blender? Okay, hide you. Okay. I see the vertices, faces, and tries in the scene changing when I toggle this on and off. So you very much exist somewhere. Okay, and you are, in fact, still here. Because I just aligned to you. You do exist. You have geometry, and you're supposed to be visible. Blender, why are you not rendering stuff? Okay, let's save increment. File. Okay, you are broken. You are still broken. And that is too soon. Okay, thanks, Blender. I guess you're just broken and cursed today. Also, hello, Spooky Code. Welcome on in. Currently working on a custom saber for Beat Saber for a friend, but Blender has decided to not work, I guess, maybe. Because I have hid and unhid an object, and now it just doesn't want to appear. Alright, let's try reloading Blender from scratch. That'll work. Nope. Still doesn't want to show up. I guess I have to redo that work. Now? Alright. A little concerned about Blender right now, so I think I might swap to an earlier version, because 4.1 is borked. Alright, give me a second here. Alright, we're gonna jump back to Blender 3.6, which I use for video editing, typically. But I no longer trust 4.1 since it decided to make stuff I hid just like vanish, unless it's on another layer. You know what? That's probably it. I probably accidentally hit something and sent it to another layer when I went to hide it. Okay, layer viewer. Man, it's been a long time since I've used layers in Blender. They're kind of jank. This is true, Spooky. This is true. Alright, this is appearing. You still have data counts. You do exist. You're here, but not rendering. Why are you not rendering? Selectable. Okay, do you have a scale set to like 0 or something? Nope, your scale is at 1. Where are you? Okay, I'm at a loss. Goodbye, Blender 4.1. Hello, Blender 3.6. Because you are stable. Yeah, I can see this thing, actually, even in the preview image. Like, literally, there's the hilt. That's all the stuff that I unhid. It's right... You know what? I just realized my mouse is not set to appear. Give me one sec. That might be a little less confusing, because I'm using my mouse to point at stuff and you guys can't see it. Shoot. I'm forgetting now where the setting is to hide display mouse. Alright, I'm blanking on that. Do want to change that though, because it would be nice to have, mouse on screen. Oop. Put Blender by mistake. Oh, there it is. Capture cursor. There we go. Okay, but yeah, no, as I'm saying, like, the stuff that I was talking about, that are not showing, is right there in the preview image for that last save, where I unhid and then saved it, because it still exists. I don't know why Blender decided to just not unhide it. Oh my god, nope, it's gonna give me the same problem here, whatever that behavior was. This is 3.6. Yep, it is. Okay, so it inherited whatever was broken. I love inheriting broken things from other versions of Blender. Can I append the content back in? Should be able to go to this guy. Okay, let's delete the things that aren't working. Cube should be visible, and you're not. All these should be visible, and they're not. That should be visible, and it's not. Does the camera come back? Nope. Camera should be visible. Only the fan bracket is working. Alright. Delete all of you guys. Save this as version 5. And we shall append from 4. Everything other than the fan bracket. There we go. Now I can see things, so now they exist suddenly. The guy that I'm making this for, He's my go-to for weird technical glitchy things happening. And you know what? It wouldn't be appropriate if it didn't if I wasn't having weird technical glitchy things happening. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Part of the reason why I'm making this saber for him was I was having again weird technical glitchy things happening with my brain is failing me right now. I was having weird technical glitches with Twitch not loading my streams correctly. Uh, VODs were fine. Easy to go back and watch it later, but the live stream would black screen on people, and I could not for the life of me figure out what the heck was going on. And of course, he was the one to figure out what was going on, tell me what needed to be changed in order to get everything to behave again. So this is kind of a thank you for helping me with that. Oh shoot! Didn't want to put the actually I do want the cursor there. Switch into 3D cursor. Cursor to that face. That to the 3D cursor. That gets my alignment good. Right, it's a bit chunky, so I need to thin this out a bit. Go to 90%. Alright, these boys are a little too thick themselves. There we go. That's looking better. Okay, these are feeling excessive now, since I don't really have the curvature anymore. So I may as well make those flat. Thin these out a little bit more. Make them a little more sleek. Yeah, there we go. extra one of those in there. Sure I don't have duplicated geometry. Nope, I don't. Nice and clean. You'd be quick to blame Twitch and ads and ad block. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. I did the same. What it ended up actually being though, what was going wrong, was I had updated my OBS, uh, and I had changed before I updated it the amount of data I was sending to Twitch for my streams to be 10,000 kilobits per second, which is higher than what Twitch accepts. But I figured, whatever, it would just disregard the extra, frames. As it turns out, Twitch doesn't disregard the extra frames, it disregards the extra data. That extra data most likely being useful for rendering the other frames that it does allow. Since it couldn't render, black screen was the issue. In the older version of OBS, there was a safety guard that if you set the amount you're sending out to be too high, it would just automatically go to what Twitch wanted instead. When I updated, for whatever reason, because that setting still exists and was still active in the new version of OBS, it didn't work through the update, and it took my settings over the recommended default, and my settings were bad. And that's what broke it. And he was able to figure out that was what was going on. There we go. That looks good. This boy's still a little too chunky. There we go. Scaled down to just fit. Now, that's still clipping there. There we go. Just fit. Actually, that new position, it's got a bit more clearance around those beams. So let's make it a little bit more chunky. Are you clipping? There, you're clipping. There. That looks good. have to remember to put... Oh, don't want to scale that anymore. Gonna have to remember to come back and stick a bone in the middle of those fan blades for animating later. Okay, fan piece is on. Let's take this section here. Inset it just a little bit. Then we do another inset that's much, much tighter. Cut this to there. Pull this in. There we go. That looks cool. That looks neat. I like how that looks. There. That gives me space to stick techie looking bits inside. Yeah, do another save. Alright, I guess I need like heat pipes or something going in there. So that'll be the next thing. And I also want to get like a CPU looking thing. Actually, you know what? Another fan block at the end would probably look cool. Do I have an orientation on this? Where are you rotated? You do not have a rotation orientation. Alright, I don't want to give you one. 30 cursor to active, RZ, 90 degrees. Why are you that off center? Oh, herder, RZ, 90. There we go. Now you're in position. You still didn't pick up rotation, which is good because I don't want you to have one. That snaps right against that surface. And you don't need to have an X value, but I do want you to have a rotation now. Actually, no, still no rotation. Cursor to active, nope. Oh, I'm dumb. I moved that without moving the origin. There. That's what I want. There we go. Now you can bolt on like that. That looks good. And then this rear panel here. Can get opened up. Fill that with a face. That with the face as well. There we go. Flatten that off. There we go. Cover that partly, but not too much, because I want to stick some stuff visible through here. Perfect. That did what I wanted. There we go. That's looking good. That's that. There we go. That looks good. Bit asymmetric, but that's kind of what I'm going for with this. Very unique. No idea what I'm doing here. I think it'll be cool, but I really have no idea what I'm doing here. Alright, let's go sphere, connected only. And grab this guy, this guy, this guy. This and this, that and that. Individual origins on the global axis, G, Y. Shrink down the effect intensity. That on, and then throw an edge split. Ooh, okay, that's gonna look really janky right there. It's almost good. It's almost good, except for that. How difficult is that gonna be to clean up? Okay, scale. Oop, shoot. Turn this off. No. I need to make these go to their medians. Scale, y-axis, 0. G, y-axis. Whoever the heck that guy is. Can we get this to look not super jank? Maybe. Possibly. That looks better. And that should just be a triangle. Okay, this stuff looks weird. But okay, that might no, because this is gonna look really, really jank now. Actually, you know what? This jankiness over here, barely notice it. Let's undo everything I did. All that hard work. For a small, subtle detail. Yeah, no one will notice from there. That'll look fine. It's going to be small. It's on a Saber, Beat Saber. There. Alright, so that looks neat. That looks cool. This section I need to box off with something. There we go. That guy. Take this one around. Why? There we go. Delete all those faces. Search those by distance so those get all connected on. Okay. Eh, 2.5. Let's go right there. Should be good. Five. Still not exactly sure what I'm doing with this. But it does look neat. Bring this back into center. There. Use that for grip. these guys. Make a copy of them over this way. Shrink them in a little bit so they'll fit. Spooky, what do you think? Do you think I should keep them angled this way? Or should I flip them around like that? What do you think looks better? Yeah, let's go it this way. Oh, shit. No, that one and that one. There we go. Damn, I feel like I've got inverted geometry. Do I? Okay, only where I expected it. That's actually not too terrible. Do have duplicate geometry, though. There we go. Clear those out. That's looking much better now. There we go. That should let me bridge that to that to make that face. Those bridge onto there. There we go. That looks good now. Those. Pull this out a little bit more. There we go. neaten this little bit up a little bit. Let's see, trim those off. This guy, and this. There we go. That is looking nice. Okay, if I bridge those, how cursed does that become? Okay, not as cursed as I had expected. That's broke though. What the heck? Alright. Why are you not? You bevel like that. You bevel like that. You should meet in the middle and be happy. I have an extra face somewhere. Why are you interesting? Again, you're extra dark because you're doubled up. Why are you doubled up? I just pulled all the geometry out of there. No overlap. How is that possible? There's clearly overlap. Okay. There we go. We'll go with that. Yeah. Break that there. Okay, what have I broken? Such a cursed way. There we go. go. That is all self-contained now. Looking nice. God, I'm missing Blender 4.0's save incremental function so much right now. Alright, that is some open space in there. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Oh, is a piece here. Not obscuring. Theoretically, should be able to grab this bottom piece. There we go. No red. Good, good, good. Not having red is good. Give a little thickness to that so it makes it look nicer. Yeah, that is looking good. Wait, is that piece just not visible from anywhere? Okay, that was just purely internal geometry. Didn't even have to worry about it. Alright, good. fair. That looks good. That's all sealed. I see no red anywhere. Oh, nope, there is red there. Alright, where have I failed? Oh, I guess I have to put a backing on part of this fan too. Oh, this gap. Okay. Okay, that is taken care of now. I can bring that end fan back. Actually, gonna hide this and that and the end fan because all this stuff is visible back here. Oh geez. Okay, that's kind of cursed. Just gonna bring that back a little bit just to make sure there's no Z fighting for the textures. Okay, what is this red that I'm seeing here? Oh. It's an extra face that I don't need. There we go. Alright, this is coming along nicely. I'm happy with how the hilt is looking for this saber. Gonna have to be doing a bit more stuff for it. But I think I'm gonna do that other stuff tomorrow. So for now, I think this is gonna be where I'm gonna end my stream. Tomorrow I'll come back to an extra stream to do more of the saber. I think it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. Finish it up. Figure out exactly what I'm gonna do for the emitter section, for the blade, for all the little criddly electronic bits that'll fit in here. But I've got fans on it. I got little ring-like structure grill things. It looks, neat and technical and sci-fi. So, yeah, I think this will be a good one. I have to figure out what I'm going to put inside this section here. You know what? Might just even cut this through. That'll probably look cool. Actually, yeah, let's make that little change before I leave today. Actually, did I go too far? I think I went too far. Yes, I went way too far. There we go. That's that face. Yeah, dissolve those edges because I don't actually use them for anything. Same with those. Yeah, get rid of all those because I'm not actually using those. Alright. That edge has to go all the way over. Get rid of those edges. And this one and that one should just fill as a face. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. Bring this edge back to whatever that edge was. Oh, we got overlapping geometry here. The heck is this line? Something important enough I can't dissolve it. Oh. Oh, it's this bottom sheet. Okay. There we go. Not even visible from that angle or that side, so we can just take that out. Flip that. Oh, that is very different on that side. Okay. Just gonna take this. And drop it down to there. For simplicity. And we'll bevel this edge a little bit just for fun. Not sure how visible that section will be, at least from the one side. Or any side, really. Nah, let's keep it, just keep it square. Because that lets you see the most through this, which you already can't see much through. Alright, it's 11 o'clock my time. It's time for me to call it for the day. Like I said, we'll revisit this one tomorrow. I think it'll be interesting. Do a bit more of that. Still have to figure out exactly what I'll do for the emitter section. I'm sure I'll come up with something good. Anyways, that's it. That's been the stream for tonight. Normally I'm not doing this. Normally I'm actually doing Beat Saber or Minecraft, or various other games. I was doing Underdogs. Underdogs was fun. Just beat that though today. Beat it sooner than I had expected. Was a lot of fun though. Really enjoyed Underdogs. But yeah, got through the whole thing today, or at least a good chunk of it. There's definitely more permutations and stuff I can check out. So might come back and do it again next week. I might be trying to do something else different. Gonna be doing Legendary Tales, more of that at the end of this week on Friday. Beat Saber on Sunday, and then back for Minecraft for on Monday. So that'll be basically the week that's upcoming. Anyways, thanks for coming out. Hope you had fun. Let's see if we can raid someone though. Also, if you're still watching and you've been enjoying, feel free to hit that follow button. Much appreciated. And yeah, you can join in next time I'm doing more Blender or VR related stuff. Okay, let's see who's available to raid. Gonna hit up CD. Alright, hope you guys had fun, and let's go.